neighbor has been living in my attic. I live alone in a house that's over 100 years old. A few months ago, I started hearing noises above my bedroom at night. At first, it sounded like normal house noises, creaks, pops, maybe a squirrel. But the sounds became more frequent. Sometimes I'd hear what sounded like slow footsteps moving from one end of the attic to the other. I tried to ignore it. Then small things around the house started changing. Food would disappear from the fridge. A chair I'd left pushed in would be slightly pulled out. Once, I found my TV on even though I was sure I'd turned it off before leaving for work. I convinced myself I was being forgetful. One morning I woke up and found a muddy footprint in the hallway outside my bedroom. I don't wear boots. That's when I installed security cameras. For 2 weeks, I checked the footage every day. Nobody entered the house. Nobody left. But the strange things continued. Then one night around 3 a.m., I woke up to a loud thump directly above me. It sounded like someone had dropped something heavy in the attic. I grabbed a flashlight and decided I'd finally see what was up there. I pulled down the attic ladder and climbed up. At first, everything looked normal. Dust, old boxes, insulation. Then my flashlight landed on a sleeping bag. Next to it were empty water bottles, canned food, and a small pile of dirty clothes. My stomach dropped. Someone had been living there. I climbed down immediately and called the police. When they arrived, they searched the attic. Behind a loose wooden panel, they found a hidden crawl space. The person wasn't there anymore. But what they found inside was worse. There were dozens of photographs. Photos of my living room, my kitchen, my bedroom. Photos of me sleeping. Photos of me eating dinner. Photos of me sitting at my desk. The officer kept flipping through them until he suddenly stopped. He looked at me and asked, "Where were you tonight before we got here?" I told him I'd been in my bedroom. He handed me the last photo. It had been taken less than an hour earlier. In it, I was standing beneath the attic ladder, looking up into the darkness. I barely noticed the figure at first. A man was crouched behind a support beam above me, watching. If I'd looked up 2 seconds sooner, I would have seen him staring directly down at me.